We won't play the song, but the sad look on all their faces was just combined with Steel Panther rhyming booty with Call of Duty, generating a confusing amount of dissonance between the chasm of my sophomoric humor and the impressive girth of my emotional intelligence. Men who will fart from their mouths instead of going to therapy.
We just had a really sick time murdering Peacemaker's dad, and all these hilarious fart jokes, just like an all-time classic run.
Vigilante would be excellent at a really fun time with everyone's favorite psychopath, Sins.
Mom, there are way more butterflies than we thought.
A direct quote from when I kicked in the door upon getting home from a field trip to the Butterfly Sanctuary somehow makes it into the episode.
We have time to wait for backup?
No.
Well, I guess it's a good thing the ride over here in the van was reserved for heart-to-hearts and fart-to-farts. Otherwise, no one would have to do any hero shit.
This one's scabies for all. Upon activation, it gives everybody 1 mile radius scabies, except, of course, the wearer of the helmet.
Hilarious, yes, but implausible even for this series. And it's only even a thing because the show has no intention of ever using it, unlike my Sins for All helmet, which upon activation makes every TV show in a 1 mile radius go on Rumspringa.
Human torpedo. So you aim your head at whatever you want to destroy, and you become a
Human torpedo.
Chekhov's Human Torpedo.
If you're gonna be sarcastic, you should really warn people so there's no confusion.
TVSins critics.
not like Green Arrow. That dude goes to brony conventions dressed in the back half of Twilight Sparkle with a 4-inch wide butthole drilled in the costume.
The whole is obviously to find the light in the darkness and connect with others through the magic of friendship. Right? Not one butterfly is alerted by the sudden noise of this eagle and some metal clanging nearby.
His biggest flaw is that he commonly overestimates Eagly's abilities.
Technically, Eagly was more than able to complete the task of putting the helmet on the barn. What Peacemaker keeps overestimating is his resolve.
We need to fan out and look for the helmet.
Why would you do that instead of everyone searching the area where you all just watched Eagly drop the helmet?
There are loads of ants. How many fish are there?
I don't know, but probably as many as there are ants.
There was enough time for this conversation about ecological biomass, but not enough time for backup to arrive.
Okay, I'm as confused as by this conversation.
Yeah? Well, welcome to the club.
It really feels like this is a genuine conversation about the script, and the episode never proves it to be otherwise.
You thought you could lose me by killing me, boy?
Show couldn't even let us enjoy Augie's demise for a full episode before bringing him back as a Force ghost.
One of the things us warriors seldom talk about is how often people shit themselves when they die.
Peacemaker just confirmed that the body's still alive when the butterfly makes it their home, even though the situation feels similar to that of the puppeteer who has their hand up Elmo's caboose. So now a 4-inch wide butthole has been drilled into my understanding of how the butterflies inhabit human bodies. Like, how do they keep it alive when all we ever see them eat is the amber fluid? And if amber fluid can sustain a human body, why can't Taco Bell sustain the butterflies?
Where are you going?
I'm going inside.
Why?
Because of this bag.
Okay.
How the f did that work?
All things are possible through convenience and rock and roll. Never do I ever need to see silhouetted chunks of spew ejected from an orifice with subtle backlighting. 30 seconds of John slowly walking down these National Treasure stairs to establish all this lumber.
Count my ass. It's a motherfucking caterpillar the size of the Empire State Building.
Could John say that any louder? I don't know what it is with this team. None of them seem able to control the volume of their voice in situations where it absolutely matters. And they never pay the price for it.
The man you've taken over. Why did he do that to his beard?
He thought it made him look younger and more handsome.
Economos goes on to give a heartfelt confession, not just about his beard being dyed, but about his insecurities and issues with self-esteem. And we get all these great reaction shots from the rest of the team that show us how they've all grown and come to care and respect each other. It's an unexpectedly beautiful payoff for the whole dye beard story arc. Too bad it's also the most contrived thing to occur in the episode.
L'Oreal probably is worth the extra few bucks.
Show really played the long game in setting up this innocuous product placement.
Activate sonic.
What the fuck? How'd that even happen?
My hands are sweaty.
Using hand sweat to further lubricate the tension.
Let's go kill a cow.
Slow motion walk to the abattoir cliche. This butterfly just tried to get away on foot. Okay, maybe it was injured, but it still feels like when you see a bird walk across the street. It's weird. That thing does not obey the laws of physics at all. It's making my Peter tingle. I find it hard to believe Peacemaker survives all of this lumber without one complaint-worthy splinter. This guy only takes one shot, and maybe he hit Vigilante in the kidney? Why is he conserving bullets? Economos trips and has the most gruesome yet anticlimactic leg injury, as if the script had no idea what to do with him for the remaining 17 minutes of the episode. The episode that just threw shade at bronies has Adebayo become Jason Bourne through the power of friendship. Adebayo pulling a butterfly from Harcourt's mouth is the type of hardcore badassery that I'm glad happened, but I would be glad to never witness again.
Leota!
He just crossed this field faster, crawling with a broken leg, than he did earlier, walking upright.
Adebayo, no! Oh, Jesus, I told her not to use that one.
To teleport the cow to our cavern in Maine.
Thinking the state that served as a primary inspiration for Stephen King needs you to send it more creepy shit. Kids.
Thank you for feeding me and talking to me and showing me kindness.
Sure, the jar was consistently hotboxed. However, that is still a wildly positive take on your imprisonment.
Activate human torpedo.
Adebayo survives this twice. Sentencing a future human to a butterfly infestation. Holy Justice League without a Batman. Batman.
Go f another fish, asshole!
Sentencing a future fish to an Aquaman infestation.
Did I just kill the world?
James Gunn's Oppenheimer. Using a window exit during a non-emergency.
What the f***?
Bringing in Viola Davis for the finale and giving her only 3 words to say. Thinking the whirlwinds of love can only be captured in a vortex simulation. It's been days, and Amanda Waller hasn't sent a team out to clean up the farm yet? Show couldn't even let us enjoy the symbolic demise of Augie's Force Ghost for half an episode before bringing him back as the ghost of the Force Ghost.
Does the carpet match the face?
How much longer is it going to be?
Less than 12 parsecs.
This one we should just throw away.
What is it?
It's racist. So now you want me to risk my life while wearing diarrhea pants?
Who wouldn't want to be a legend?
If something happens to us, you're the only hope.
Well, well, Princess Leia.
Hey, what makes you think you can do this?
From the novelization of the film Finding Nemo.
You with me, baby Jesus?
Or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus.
We made a vow to make the choices for you that you were incapable of making on your own.
No matter how many friends you lose or people you leave dead and bloodied along the way.
Dads? Don't tell V, but starfish is a slang term for a butthole.